Presented by Amity University, powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group and NECC.
Good evening and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, as per the directions of the court, of which I have a copy, a shivling has been found during the survey in the Gyanavapi mosque premises, and on the directions of the court, and I repeat, on the directions of the court, CRPF personnel have been asked by the court to ensure the security around this area where the shivling has been found. So let me begin by saying, let us all be absolutely clear tonight that every single part of this process which is on and has been on at the Gyanavapi mosque premises is in complete and total accordance with the law of the land. The petitioners are only humbly and lawfully asking the courts for permission to pray, and hence it is being established by the court as per the due legal process whether the place where they want to pray indeed has religious significance for the Hindu community. Nobody, and I repeat with all my conviction tonight, nobody has asked for a single brick in the mosque to be removed or a single brick to be demolished. So my contention tonight is this, that Mr. Owaisi as usual is lying. Mr. Owaisi is knowingly uttering falsehood after falsehood after falsehood to rile up sentiments and create an undercurrent of anger in the Muslim community in this country. And we must not allow this. To everyone in this country, to every citizen in every religion, I ask you tonight to question Owaisi on whether he's knowingly mutilating the contents of the petition to mislead the Muslims, in the exact same way that he and others did during the anti-CA protests. And to you I say, and I plead, and I ask, speak up and question people like Owaisi. Question him, because we cannot afford communal tensions in this country. And on your behalf, and on the behalf of every right-thinking citizen in this country, I will be questioning his logic tonight and him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's debate. Petitioners say, Baba mil gaye. Claim the shivling has been unearthed and a section is already fear-mongering. But will all sides accept the survey tomorrow? That's debate number one. And debate number two this evening, ladies and gentlemen, after the sexist, misogynistic humiliation of a class 10 girl, the Samastha defends it, saying girls should have lajja. Tonight it's time to shame the sexist. That's debate number two. And debate number three this evening, horrific clean chit to terrorists as the Gupkar gang. The Gupkar gang blames the film Kashmiri files for the targeted Pandit killing. What's going on? That's debate number three. And here are the headlines. This Monday evening on the debate tonight.
खुश हैं इस स्थिति से, सर्वे कमीशन की जांच से। जो है सर्वे कमीशन देखे कुछ मर्यादा होती है, बस खाली एक लाइन में है कि बाबा मिल गए।
Baba mil gaye! Baba mil gaye, say the petitioners. Has the shivling been spotted inside the Gyanavapi mosque premises? And court orders shivling at Gyanavapi to be secured. Will the truth now emerge?
तो बाबरी मस्जिद को मुझसे छीन लिया गया। अब हम वही 19-20 साल के बच्चों की आंखों के सामने दोबारा मस्जिद को नहीं खोएंगे इंशाअल्लाह ताला।
And OIC leads the brigade questioning the courts on the Gyanvapi Truth Survey, says it will and will remain a mosque. From humiliating a girl on stage to defending an outright sexism tape sparks major nationwide debate. And Farooq Abdullah was the chief minister during the 1990 Kashmiri Pandit genocide, says the movie Kashmir Files killed Rahul Bhatt. And 20 days after Republic's campaign against open wires, another man electrocuted in Bengaluru. The Gyanvapi survey may have concluded today, but it is just the start of unraveling the truth of the history of the location. Today, a purported shivling has been found in the masjid complex. The Hindu petitioners are saying, Baba mil gaye. They're claiming they've been proven right. And the political opportunists are rushing to create a Babri equalization. But can the Hindu history of Gyanvapi not be looked at? Should it be completely dismissed? Can it be dismissed anymore? Here are the developments of the day and then the big debate.
On the last day of the survey of the Gyanvapi Masjid and Complex, amid tight security and due restrictions, the final leg of the videography was completed.
सब शूट हो गया, सब शूट हो गया, लगभग कम से कम हजार फोटो तो खींच के दिए ही होंगे। अच्छा, एक अंदाज कर रहे हैं।
A shivling was purportedly recovered. That's what the Hindu side is claiming.
हम लोग जो है खुश हैं इस स्थिति से। सर्वे कमीशन की जांच से जो है, सर्वे कमीशन देखे कुछ मर्यादा होती है, बस खाली एक लाइन में है कि बाबा मिल गए।
Today at around 10:15 a.m. the process of carrying out survey inside the Gyanvapi mosque took a dramatic turn, and soon after that the Hindu petitioners moved to local court demanding that the area should now be sealed. After listening to the prayers of Hindu petitioner, the court has now directed the senior officers of district administration to seal the area, and amidst the presence of these senior officers, the area is now being sealed.
The Gyanvapi Masjid side has hit out questioning both the findings and the subsequent court order.
An advocate commissioner has been issued. He has to file his report after getting the inspection and after getting the video recording as per the order of the court. And till now, the Vakil commissioner has not submitted his report. Unless the report is submitted, any statement before filing of the statement is incorrect, rather it is illegal. I am unable to say anything regarding on this subject, and before filing of the Vakil Commissioner report, if any statement shall be given by any of the party, it is illegal and it is against the law.
The AIMIM chief has used the opportunity to ignite fears of another Babri.
मैं 20, 19, 20, 21 साल का था तो बाबरी मस्जिद को मुझसे छीन लिया गया। अब हम वही 19, 20 साल के बच्चों की आंखों के सामने दोबारा मस्जिद को नहीं खोएंगे इंशाअल्लाह ताला।
Mehbooba Mufti is storming in to communalize the issue.
आज ये मस्जिद, कल वो मस्जिद, परसों वो मस्जिद। मैं तो बार बार अपने मुसलमान भाइयों से कहती हूँ कि इनको बोलो एक ही बार हमें मस्जिदों की लिस्ट बताओ जिस पे आपकी नजर है। अभी ज्ञानवापी मस्जिद उसके ऊपर भी पीछे पड़े हुए हैं, क्या उसको लेने के बाद ये सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा?
But why create paranoia over the alleged shivling finding when everything is happening as per the court of law and no one is calling for the destruction of a masjid?
इस सत्य को सामने नहीं आने देना चाह रहे थे। इस जगह को मुझे बताया गया है कि वजू के लिए उन्होंने टैंक बना दिया था, वहां पे हाथ पैर धोते थे। एक वृत्ति है जो वृत्ति ये कहती थी कि तोड़ो मंदिरों को, अपमानित करो। यह वृत्ति का अब समाप्त होना चाहिए। सब धर्मों के स्थानों का, सब धर्मों के प्रतीकों का आदर करना चाहिए और आजाद भारत ऐसा कराने में अब सक्षम है।
Can those who rush to glorify the Mughals in general and Aurangzeb in particular dismiss the survey findings before they are even out now? They whitewashed Aurangzeb, they glorified the Mughal Empire, and they denied the temple demolition reality. Will they give credence to the survey? Fact is, in any other region, in any other religion, such a finding would be celebrated, whether it is in the church in Israel, the mosque in Tiberias, or the Akbarbadi Masjid. As the countdown to the Gyanvapi hearing on the survey report begins, can there be any room to create a shadow of doubt over the sub judice matter? Let's debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, if truly hashtag Baba Mil Gaye, if really hashtag Baba Mil Gaye, if without doubt proven by the court, scientifically and otherwise legally valid, hashtag Baba Mil Gaye, which means that if the Shivling has been found, if truly Baba Mil Gaye, then let the court decide what to do next. And I welcome tonight, and I wonder if good sense will prevail on Waris Pathan, whose leader, Asaduddin Owaisi, has been lying with a straight face, uttering falsehood after falsehood after falsehood, most shamelessly. And Waris Pathan comes to defend him. I don't know why. Nupur Sharma of the BJP, Sadhvi Jaya Bharti, well-known Hindu scholar, Professor Kapil Kumar, historian, Sankrant Sanu, author and columnist, Zeba Yasmin, national spokesperson, Samajwadi Party, Sarfaraz Wani, political analyst, and Maulana Sayyidul Qadri, Islamic scholar, on the most democratic debate on national television. You see, Waris, you and I need to have a chat, and you need to stop coming with prepared statements, okay? And you need to answer the question. But listen, I have with me a piece of paper. Please have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Not in my handwriting, I have not printed it, it's simply a photocopy. It says, हिंदी में है, पढ़ के सुनाऊंगा दोस्तों. It says कि प्रार्थना पत्र वगैरह वगैरह प्रस्तुत कर कहा गया है कि आज दिनांक 16/5/2022 को शिवलिंग मस्जिद कॉम्प्लेक्स के अंदर दौरान कमीशन पाया गया है. शिवलिंग पाया गया है. I repeat, court document. What is not my document, not Republic TV document, huh? पाया गया है, the court document says, and goes on to say, ये बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण साक्ष्य है, इसलिए सीआरपीएफ कमांडेंट को आदेशित किया जाता है कि इसे सील कर दे. I mean, do we realize the colossal significance of what is written here? I'm not saying anything. The court is saying, Nupur, I'm translating this for the benefit of everyone, that during the course of this survey, a shivling has been found, which is a very, very important piece of evidence, and hence it is important to preserve the evidence and ensure that nobody tampers with it, and hence the CRPF personnel be duty-bound. The CRPF commander has been told to deploy people at the site to ensure the protection of what has been found, which is of tremendous religious and historic significance. It's a fact. Now,
well,
Nupur did not put the shivling there.
A very startling revelation I want to make before the nation. No, I want to make a very startling revelation before the nation. Arnab, just now I was sitting on a channel and I am saying from the horse's mouth. The advocate who represented the matter, Vishnu Jain, he said before the entire nation that today we went before the court, we did not have any photographs, we had no videos, as mobile were not allowed. Merely on our bare words, the honorable court granted us stay. Now, is this allowed in our country?
questioning
without any
the court.
proof, without any evidence.
He's questioning the court.
After making this
There he
statement,
goes on and says, this is what I don't like, straight disrespect for the court from someone who claims to be a lawyer. Is this all that you will do? I'm so sorry. I think you should take back your words. I think you should apologize right now on television. I think you owe an apology to the legal process. You've just shown that you have no faith in the fundamentals of the legal process. I condemn you. I condemn you for taking that stand.
I will bring you the video from that channel.
I condemn you for taking that stand.
From the channel. Without placing any evidence before the civil court, they got an order of stay today. And I said I would like the Supreme Court to take cognizance of this, that yesterday, that is today, the petitioner went before the civil court without any evidence, without any photograph, and he said that yes, we wanted to protect it. And show some evidence. Without looking at the evidence, justice as passed
I
the
think
order.
I think the problem with you is, Waris, thank you. Waris, thank you. Waris, thank you. I was told when I was a child.
The caretaker of the Gyanvapi Masjid Mosque has said that there is no shivling. It is a water fountain. Who is fighting the cases for
okay, Waris, thank you. Waris, I say for a second time, thank you.
22
Why don't you understand when someone says thank you, it's another way to ask you to stop. Thank you, Waris. Don't get worked up. Your BP is shooting up. I don't know why. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Goswami. You don't want to listen to the truth, Mr. Goswami. The problem is this. I am speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. Call Mr. Vishnu Jain. Call him today. He made this statement before a news channel. I don't want to name the news channel. And he went away after making this statement that without showing any photograph, he got this order.
1 minute. Now, please, Nupur, before you come in, Nupur, first of all, Waris will stop.
How can you give a stay without showing any document?
You know.
And you are making hue and cry. Are Baba mil gaye. There is only fountain. Arnab, oh, fountain is there. Caretaker of the mosque, Yasin has made this startling revelation. He stated so before so many channels. So, and this is the violation of 1991 places of worship.
You have to allow me.
Okay, I thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Waris. I appreciate your introductory comments in the course of this debate, and I thank you. I request you. I'm putting the volume down, and I'm taking the debate forward. And I would like to place on record that it is very, very unfortunate that that a spokesperson of a political party and lawyer has attacked the court on this program. Nupur is responding. Debate is open. Calm down. Nupur is responding. Debate is open. Nupur Sharma from the BJP side.
Arnab. Good evening, Arnab. Good evening, Arnab, to you, to co-panelists, and also to your viewers. Well, the entire fallacy of the rant of Mr. Waris Pathan, who you like to call a lawyer, but I have full doubts on, is basically this. That we should, that Vishnu Shankar Jain did not have a photograph, so let's attack the court. But we must in all entirety believe, you know, Arnab, you have to please put it down.
She's a practicing lawyer.
I'm not actually. Please, I went to law faculty where people like you don't even get admission. Now allow me to complete. You will never be able to clear the examination of law faculty in Delhi University. Now please, Now the interesting part is Arnab, that Vishnu Shankar Jain. You know, it's his word against Vishnu Shankar Jain's word. That Vishnu Shankar Jain said so and so and so and so on channel. And we should believe whatever Varis says. And whatever Vishnu said and argued before the courts, the court's discretion is under attack, as per this madrasa-educated lawyer, Mr. Waris Pathan. But at the same time, we should doubt what Vishnu is saying. We should doubt what the court has adjudicated upon. But we should show full faith on the caretaker of the masjid, who says it's a fountain, not a shivling. Now, question number 1 to you is, please present the photograph of the fountain. If you have the audacity to ask a Vishnu Shankar Jain for a photograph or a video of a shivling found in the Masjid Parisar, I also, with the same audacity, I'll ask you, show me the picture of the fountain which the caretaker is looking after for so many years. I mean, this is rubbish. And Arnab, I'll be honest to you, reality is because even the caretaker doesn't have a photograph. Anybody who's been to Kashi, Arnab, would realize, have you ever seen in any Hindu temple, Arnab, that the backside of Nandi is facing the shivling? Have you seen the Parisar of the mosque, Arnab?
I will only say. Waris, I will only say.
I have seen it.
Waris. No. Now, Waris, you must not constantly heckle. So I'll substitute with the SP spoken on the other side. I want 4 on the time.
Arnab, I have one question. Arnab. Arnab, I have one question. Have you ever heard of a mosque being named Gyan Vapi? The name Gyan is after the Gyan Kuan or Gyan Well. The audacity of fundamentalist, madrasa educated people like Waris and his ilka is simply this. If Hindus were to destroy their gods, there would be riots on the street. While they spit on, wash their feet and hands on our shivling. Why people like him spit on, wash their dirty hands and dirty feet?
Okay, now the question goes.
That's the reality.
I wish to intervene in this. I wish to intervene on the debate. I wish to intervene on the debate, Nupur. Allow me a minute. Sadhvi, I see your hand. I'm coming to you. And I want to remind with all seriousness to everyone watching this program tonight that we have a choice today. And what is the choice before us? Do we follow the law or not follow the law? Do we respect the court or not respect the court? Or do we become a parallel court, a parallel system? Say, hell with the constitution, we don't care. My question tonight is this. Allow me, please. And I heard Owaisi say today, I heard Owaisi say today, 1 minute please, allow me, please, allow me. No, I tell you one thing, 1 second, please. Allow me a minute, you see. Maulana Sayyidul Qadri and Sadhvi Jayabharti will be on the debate. And I'm setting a rule that we will not say anything that disrespects any religion. We will argue rationally. And my question, Maulana, is this. See, in a secular democracy, you have to respect everyone's sentiment. You have come on my program on innumerable occasions, Maulana Sayyidul Qadri, and you have said, Arnab, respect my religious sentiment. And I have said to you, yes, I respect your religious sentiment. But you must not do things that are not in accordance with the law. But essentially, I respect your religious sentiment. Now, today, the claim that a shivling has been found within the premises of the masjid complex is not a claim that can be taken at face value. I agree. It is a claim which will have to be verified and checked by due process by experts. I can't say that because petitioners are saying Baba mil gaya, I'll go by that. I won't go by that. It's a claim. They are saying jiski Nandi pratishtha kar rahi thi, and they are chanting Har Har Mahadev, but I'm not going by what they are saying, okay? I'm saying if there is a Hindu connection of Gyanavapi which has been found, which is acknowledged, and if there are pictures showing the exact site from where the shivling was recovered, then it is, without doubt, you will appreciate, it is a finding of great religious and historical significance. Then, what are the petitioners asking for? The petitioners are simply saying, please, I humbly ask you, please let us pray. Nobody is saying Owaisi is lying. Nobody is talking about breaking a mosque or demolishing a mosque. But they are saying that, see, this is a very, very ancient, many thousands of years old place of religious significance to the Hindus, and that significance cannot be erased because Aurangzeb wanted it erased. Significance stays, you see. You know, so many times people wanted to raise Somnath, but Somnath's significance would stay. Even if Somnath would not have been rebuilt in the way it has been, the significance would stay. How can you say, Maulana, you may find it significant, we may find it significant, we may find a shivling, we may find the history you are saying is correct, but go to hell, you don't have the right to pray. That will be very, 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 very against the secular fabric of this country. So, Maulana, I want you to breathe a little and understand what I am telling you. Do you understand what I am telling you? I now want you to tell Sadhvi Jayabharti, why she? Why she? Not as a Hindu scholar, but as a Hindu practitioner. should be denied the right to pray? Please tell her. Don't tell me, you tell her.
Let me answer you. Let me. Look, first of all, Masjid-e-Ilm ka Kuan or Masjid-e-Gyan Wapi Masjid, you have found, they are claiming that they have found some shivling over there. But if you go across the world, wherever there is a pond of water, we call it as a house, Wazu ka house. In Wazu ka house, everywhere in the masjid, even in, if you come to Makkah Masjid in Hyderabad or you go to Masjid-e-Yahya Pasha in Hyderabad, you will find there is a one fountain column in the middle. And if they have, I am assuming that they have done a mischievous claim or they have done a mistake, maybe.
Okay.
It might be a fountain column in the middle of the house. That is like a water pond to do wuzu, ablution. First point. Second point is this survey itself, I think it's against the constitution.
Why is
Because
it against the constitution? Please tell me.
Parliament
Please
Act
tell me,
was-
why is it against the constitution?
Yeah, because there is there is a act already passed by our parliament. No country, nowhere in the world that the Parliament Act will be violated by the lower courts. And
But how is
was
it being
even
violated
mentioned
by the
when
courts
Babri
when there is
Masjid
no
judgment
change
has
being
come
sought to
even
the
in
mosque? See, I'll tell you one thing. I think you're preempting a lot of things, and I think you need to slow down and think a little logically.
They
Maulana,
are going one step by another
Maulana,
step
I
to
need
change.
you to understand one thing. See,
Sir,
no,
they
Maulana,
are-
listen to me, no,
Arnab,
please. Well, you listen to me for a minute.
Arnab, please
5
try
seconds.
to understand.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm very
Before
focused.
the survey report
5
is
seconds.
submitted, the propaganda machinery is already on the roads. They have started propaganda. They are like
Propaganda
making the
machinery
minds
is
of
not part of
people
the
in
legal
India
process. You're
that
not
they
understanding
have
the legal
found a
process.
shivling.
I think
It's
I
a
have
propaganda
heard
war.
the gentleman enough. May I now come
Okay,
in?
Sadhvi wants to respond.
Arnab,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Arnab, may I
sensitive
come
and
in
important
with the
debate.
gentleman?
Sadhvi Jayabharti.
Yeah, right. Right. You asked the gentleman a question that why should I as a Hindu practitioner should be denied my right to pray. However, he did not respond to that answer and I wasn't even expecting him to give a straight answer. So he's done what he should be, but I'm gonna need a little more time because I want to respond to a few few questions that have been coming across in the whole debate. One thing I want to respond to Mr. Waris is he or Mr. Maulana or anybody from this Maulana and Madarsa community, for that matter anybody, has no authority to interpret the law. Courts are sitting and people who are Pandits of law and the judges and the benches are there who will interpret it.
Let
you
us speak,
cannot
please. Waris, please wait.
instigate
the Constitution
do
has
the
given
fear
me the
mongering.
right to make my
One
point,
thing,
madam.
they
Who are
have
you
been
to
saying
stop
the
me?
Waris,
court.
let her complete,
Sir.
please.
Are you
Waris,
about
please
the
let her complete.
Constitution? Are you about
Waris,
the
it's
law?
fair to let her complete. Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Waris, when you were
Thank you so
speaking,
much.
I
She
was
did not
listening
interrupt you.
patiently.
She did not interrupt
were
you. You should
making
listen
your
to the full
point
argument.
and you were
Thank you so
attacking the
much.
court.
Much obliged.
You have historically the habit of attacking everybody. Can you for one point in time stop attacking and be human and be listening? Every time you people do is attack a court, attack a community, attack a faith. Do you have anything else in your practices to do? Simply attacking and attacking. Listen, if it is not about only
Follow
a
the
fountain or a
Constitution.
shivling,
No,
shivling
don't level
is
allegations.
the most
Make your
important
point.
finding
Make
of the
your point,
survey.
yes.
There were many other objects that were found. No, I'm not taking my
said?
point back. I'm making my point. If you have the right to make your point, I'm making it now, and now you listen, please. Enough is enough.
Yes. What enough?
Now listen,
What enough? Don't
another
threaten.
thing, you
Don't
don't
threaten,
interpret
madam,
law
please.
for me or I
Make
don't
your point.
interpret
Yeah,
law
make
for
your
you.
point.
Court is sitting
We are
there,
not here to
the
listen
case
to
is
your
going
threats.
on. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
calm down.
Okay,
Calm down.
just don't try and do this, heckling over here. Another thing
please.
is, Arnab,
Please.
another point is here, you in the beginning of the debate, you opened it in a very right note that on the directions of the court. Everything that's happening there, the people who wanted their right to pray in that particular place, in that particular temple, they went to the court. They did not do anything unlawful. The court is listening to their request, their petition, and court is responding. So let this course be completed and be through.
And you are, why you are doing this? You are doing this because you know that you have a habit that we will walk over your head. You let us walk over your head, and if you react to our walking over your head, then we will be attacking you. We will be calling that you're a propagandist.
At this time, since I'm opening the debate, and I want to bring in Zeba in, I want to bring in Professor Kapil Kumar, I want to bring in Zeba, I want to bring in Sarfaraz Wani, and I want to bring in Sankrant Sanu. But I want everyone to, first of all, and most importantly, I want everyone to remain. I want everyone to remain calm. I want everyone to remain calm, and please understand that I do not understand why some people have suddenly, Zeba, become Aurangzeb fans. And I believe that if anyone knows the utter atrocities that the bigot, fanatic, intolerant Aurangzeb committed on the Hindu community of this country, then by professing admiration for Aurangzeb is only another way of deliberately trying to needle and provoke the Hindu community. And I think we must all be courageous enough to say that is unnecessary. Are we, Sarfaraz Wani and Zeba? Let me ask you, Zeba, are we courageous enough to say, stop this Aurangzeb worship? Stop making him an icon? Stop trying to deliberately anger the Hindu community of this country, which is going as per the due legal process in this case? Would you say that, Zeba? I think you should. And then I'll ask the next question.
Arnab, I really, wonder who you're talking about. I don't find anybody, fan of Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb is a past, and taking the past wouldn't resolve any solutions right now. What Samajwadi Party stands for peace, harmony and unity in the country. What we expect from the court is to give judgment, to listen to both the sides. One side who is saying that Mandir was demolished and Masjid was built, and the other side who has been following, offering namaz there for so many years. So both the sides should be heard properly and the judgment should be given. And Samajwadi Party, being a responsible citizen of India, we will abide by the verdict of the court as we used to do earlier.
Sadhvi.
But I really want to interfere in between. As Arnab, I stand with you. You said every religion.
Arnab, it's very easy. It's very easy for them. It's very easy. You call Aurangzeb a past when it doesn't suit you, and you call Aurangzeb, your icon when it suits you. It's all the matter of a convenience for them.
It's not you who are going to decide, ma'am. It's not you. It's not you
we are seeing. If there has been an iota of a national spirit from the community you are representing at the moment, if the iota of the national spirit, nobody should have been fear-mongering and vindicating on us. I would have heard that, okay,
I can't let you.
Zeba is countering you. One minute. Sadhvi, let Zeba counter you because I can't hear both at the same time. And viewers, I want to tell you the survey is yet to be read in court, yet to be heard in court. Let's not jump the gun. You see, I agree with you. But my question is, Zeba, and I want to bring in Professor Kapil Kumar, who's waiting anxiously to join the debate. Viewers, here's the situation. This survey report is yet to be heard in court. Professor Kumar, some people are jumping the gun. According to Zeba, the Hindu community is jumping the gun. Am I right, Zeba? Or if not to you, according to Waris Pathan, or according to Maulana Sayyidul Qadri, those who are saying Baba Mil Gaya are jumping the gun. And I say, let's wait for tomorrow's hearing, Professor Kumar. When the matter is to be heard tomorrow in the Varanasi court and the survey report will be tabled, why start already casting a doubt over the findings? Why? Professor Kumar, yes.
I have some 3-4 basic things to ask. My first question is, some of these Islamic scholars, they come and say on the TV channels
that no masjid can be built on a land on which the other community was worshipping. It is haram. The hadith says that. Okay. Now my question is that this place, during Babar's time, there was no mosque. Humayun time, there was no mosque. Akbar time, there was no mosque. Jahangir time, there was no mosque. Shah Jahan time, there was no mosque. Then suddenly from where this mosque emerged in that area of the temple complex. And then you look at the architecture and all whatever is there. That is one. Second thing I want to ask them is, forget this Gyanvapi Masjid for a minute. And they are accusing Hindus of claiming it. May I ask them this question, that why in Austria, where a church is there, Muslims are demanding that this church should be demolished because it was a mosque? Why the Hafika Mosque in Turkey, which was a church, was converted into a mosque? Why in Siracusa in Italy, or at many places in Spain this happened? And when
in
making
Turkey,
mosque is haram
the church.
on another place
in
of
the
worship,
US,
why
hundreds
now? Why
of church
now?
were sold
1 second.
out.
Why
Muslims
now in
have
England?
purchased that one.
Why?
Don't mislead
Listen,
in the
why-
national channel, please.
Purchase the churches.
Don't mislead.
So in
They
any
have
case,
purchased that
purchasing
land.
doesn't mean anything.
No, but here
Already
you
a
see.
church was,
But here you
yes,
see.
the church was there.
No,
This is what. This is what you do.
The point being, if I just take this, Professor Kumar, I want to ask a question. Here's one point. I know. See, here's one point. Let me get Sankrant Sanu also in. Let me get Sankrant Sanu also in and Sarfaraz Wani also in. Let's just ask ourselves a question. Earlier in the debate, Sarfaraz, just listen to the question. Listen to the straight logic from my side. Straight. Okay, not angular, straight logic. Earlier on the debate, our dear friend Maulana Saeedul Qadri made the presentation and he said that you see near many Muslim shrines, near many mosques, there is a water body. Correct? And so he said this water body has nothing to do with the Hindu faith.
Yes.
He therefore says, his argument being, the water body in this case,
There is always- there are fountains
allow me to,
in the middle of the house.
allow me to.
Arnab,
No, I want to make my point. Sarfaraz, 1 minute. Sarfaraz, I'm on a point. Listen to my point. Don't be worried. I'm saying, he's saying the water body has been permanently attached to the mosque. Okay? Then my question being, Mr. Sanu, if a Shivling has been found, or other items of Hindu religious significance have been found at the place, immobile objects, which cannot walk there on their own, which predate the 16th century. I repeat, which predate the 16th century. Should we not come to the assumption, and it therefore becomes an incontrovertible fact, that the mosque has been built in an area which perhaps before 1669 had and was a place of Hindu religious worship. Let's be logical here. No.
Arnab, can I reply?
No. Why, did you even listen to my question?
I think
Mr. Sanu, did he not listen to my point?
Arnab, can I reply to you on this?
You want to reply, then please reply. But if you want to make a statement without answering my question.
Please give me a patient
let me
just
respond.
You had talked much about law. Let me talk about law now.
The first point I really want to make here.
No, you're not answering my question. One of you at a time. I'll come to you on the law legal aspect, but for now I bring in Mr. Sanu because you're not answering my question. You're going into a different legal aspect which was not attached to my question. Mine was a question of historical fact, and I want to go back on this aspect to Maulana, since he raised the point.
Topic has been sealed by 1991.
No, I'll come back to you on this. I'll replace you with Maulana for now. Maulana and Sankrant Sanu.
The issue of the historical fact. The issue of the historical fact is the most important issue, and we have to. One of the things that people have said before also is that we want harmony in this matter, but there is no harmony without truth and reconciliation. So the very first thing we have to go to is look at the truth of the matter. In fact, in this particular case, the fact that the Kashi Vishwanath temple has been destroyed, there is ample evidence. I'm actually holding up a court record. This is from the book on Aurangzeb that has got primary source court record, where the court record of Aurangzeb himself
says that the Kashi Vishwanath temple was destroyed on the orders of Emperor Aurangzeb. The fact that the Nandi is pointing towards the destroyed structure is again proof. The fact that you see the wall of the remaining temple. So the facts, the facts are not even the question. The question is how do we?
Parliament has passed an
exactly,
act.
and there are thousands.
It is a part of our constitution.
Thousands
it is a part of our law. That is why it is the act was passed.
That were
we
destroyed.
know the history.
There were
Don't
thousands
dig the
of
history.
temples on which
let us
mosques
maintain
were
the
put,
harmony and peace of this country.
So if we really want harmony, we have to begin first with truth. And the truth is that there have been many temples that have been destroyed. Once we get
places of worship,
so we will let the court go through the process.
It will
we will let the court go through the process, but I'd respectfully ask my Muslim brothers. I would respectfully ask my Muslim brothers to let the court go through the process. But let us say that the court finds that the truth of the matter is exactly what was said.
Are violating the act which was passed by the Supreme Court.
Nobody wants a repeat of the Ayodhya
I'd like to invite back on the debate. I would like to invite back on the debate. I would like to invite back on the debate. 1 minute. Zeba, I'd like to invite Zeba back on the debate with Nupur. And my question to Zeba, my second question to Zeba is this. Zeba, you maintained a little bit of a middle of the road position in your introductory comments, which is fine. That is a political stand of your party. I respect that. Now you tell me one thing. Just tell me one thing. This petition which is ongoing, is it about the right to pray or is it about breaking a mosque? Simple, because I want you to answer it. Is it about the right to pray or is it about breaking a mosque? Let's establish the facts here. What is it?
Yeah, it is about right to pray every day. Earlier, court gave the permission for 1 day in a month, but now they are asking for every day.
So it's about the right to pray. So it's about the right to pray. Therefore, would you kindly, and can I have Waris on the screen, would you kindly, Zeba, having acknowledged the fact that it is about the right to pray, tell Waris Pathan on the program, that he and his leader Asaduddin Owaisi should stop lying that there is a possibility of the mosque being demolished. Just say it to him, nothing will happen. Say it to him.
See, Arnab, the perception is being built because right now BJP spokesperson was explaining the meaning of Gyan Vapi, so intention gets clear that what they are up to. I would like to question her statement also when she said that Madarsa pass out advocate. Madarsa pass out advocate, this line was given by BJP spokesperson. What did you mean by this?
But you're not objecting. You are not objecting to the fact that Waris also called Nupur. Waris, 1 minute. Now you are aware. I'm not questioning anyone's knowledge. Sometimes we do these in jest. But the fact is that she said, you see, I'm a graduate of the Faculty of Law, Delhi University, and if I'm not mistaken, I think from the London School of Economics. But Waris also said to her that you are from the Nagpur School or the RSS School of Law. So I think you are distracted from the subject. However, having made that point, my question is to Waris. Waris, listen here. Look at the camera. Don't look down. Don't look up. Don't call Owaisi for help. Stop SMSing Asad on the program. I know he's messaging you right now and saying, Waris, Arnab is simply destroying your argument. And I know that you are telling him, don't worry, I'll give it a better shot. But the problem is, you should message Asad back. You should message Asad back and tell him. You should message Asad back and tell him that Arnab is challenging you to come one-to-one with him. That he's one anchor who you don't like to face. Maybe you're worried about the consequences. But have no fear. Arnab is here. come here and face him. And my question to you is this. My question to you is this, Asad. 1 minute. Not Asad yet. Waris, look, Waris, answer my question. Don't run. Don't be like a scared hare on my program. Now listen to me. My question to you is this. No, you're not running away. You're not, catch him, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let him run. Don't let Waris run. Waris, don't run. Waris, stop running. My question to you is it about the right to pray, or is it about breaking a mosque, the petition? Please just answer. Is it option 1, right to pray?
We have experienced what happened in the Babri Masjid case in 1948. अचानक रात में मूर्ति प्रकट हो गई. We prayed our Isha.
He's caught red-handed. I don't know what to say.
Then Rajiv Gandhi opened the lock.
He's been caught red-handed.
And then what the entire nation saw?
A cyclone of lies.
Our mosque.
Caught red-handed.
Was demolished. But I say, Babri हमारी मस्जिद थी है रहेगी.
He's conceded defeat on my program, and Nupur is challenging him. On the other side, Nupur is coming back to the debate. 1 minute. Nupur making a quick comeback on the debate. I asked him, is it about the right to pray, or is it about breaking a mosque? If he had honesty, if he had humility, he would have said tonight, Arnab, you have caught me red-handed. It is about the right to pray, and I and my leader are constantly lying to the people of this country. But he is not honest. He is not humble, so he won't accept it. Nupur is responding on the debate.
I want to place.
Nupur is responding on the debate. What's going on tonight?
Please allow me, and I please earnestly request Arnab.
It's a strong debate, ladies and gentlemen. Waris, you should listen to Arnab.
That I need to give
Thank you, Waris.
Please. Point number one.
I think first I'll make him wait.
Point number one.
Let him stop. Let him stop. He will not stop if you're speaking.
Please, you have to ask him.
He will not stop if you're speaking. Just I know him psychosomatically. I know that Waris Pathan tends to speak over everybody else. So let us. If we are all quiet for 10 seconds, you see, he'll stop. Can we all be quiet for 10 seconds? He'll stop.
अरे आप तो आरएसएस की शाखा की, आप तो आरएसएस छाप लॉयर हो. आपका नाम वारिस पठान नहीं है. वारिस पठान मेरा नाम है.
I will stop him. You give it to me.
सुनिए बात मेरी अभी.
Proudly so. कम से कम
सुनिए. ओए वारिस पठान क्या है तू? You follow.
है क्या तू औकात?
Arnab, can I please? Arnab, you have to allow me.
Dr. Kapil Kumar, we won't go personal. No personal comments on the debate. No personal comments on the debate. Professor Kumar, restrain yourself. No personal comments. Nupur is responding right now. Nupur is responding on the debate. No, 1 minute. Nupur is responding. Volume up. Thank you, Waris, for some calm on my program tonight. Thank you. Only Waris and Nupur. Only Waris and Nupur. Calm down. We don't want this. I don't want the provocation. Only Nupur and Waris. Only 2 people on the screen. Thank you so much.
But you have to put his fader down, Arnab.
He has to stop.
You have to put his fader down.
I'm requesting him to stop. I only want 2 on the program. I want him to stop.
He's taken over your debate.
Okay.
You've allowed one person to take over the entire debate. Nobody else has been able to speak. That's not fair, Arnab.
I don't want
Point
to lose
number
my
No, 1 minute. Nupur, he's got to stop. Now it's not funny. It's got to stop on both sides. No, Waris, thank you very much. I'm putting the timer right now. 30 seconds to reach 1 minute. Nupur, Waris, I'm genuinely requesting you, all right? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah.
Please, Arnab.
Yeah.
There were regular prayers being offered in this very spot on the 4th day of Chaitra Navratri. Everybody knows that. A year after the Places of Worship Act 1991 was passed, did Mulayam Singh stop it? So point number 1, it is not as if the petitioners are asking for creation of a new right, because even right now, every year, once a day, on the 4th day of Chaitra Navratri, the kapats open and the prayers to Shringar Gauri are offered, and it is even printed and spoken about in media as well. Point number 2, those who were giving the hawala of Places of Worship Act 1991 perhaps have not read the act. They need to read section 4 of the Places of Worship Act 1991, which clearly says that this act shall not apply to monuments which are categorized. I will read it.
Section 2 of the Places Worship Act is
because
clear.
The reality
you cannot change the nature
or
the character of the place of worship
does not allow. Please, Arnab, you have to please put him down. I cannot debate like this. You want me to leave? I will.
No, nobody leaves the program. Nobody needs to leave. Nobody needs to leave.
I cannot.
Nobody needs to leave. Everybody needs to stay. Both of you stay on the screen right now. You're both on the screen. Nobody's walking out. Please.
Allow me to speak.
Please calm down. Nobody walks out like this. Everybody's watching. Millions are watching right now. Please calm down. No, Waris, you're also heckling her too much. No, Waris, you stop. No, I'm requesting you so many times. You're not listening. She's getting aggravated and you're continuing. Please stop, Pandits. Now, thank you.
Too much.
Please stop. Thande dimag se, please, yeah, for God's sake.
I'm not getting aggravated.
30 seconds. 30
I
seconds.
might
No,
as well
but we
show in
don't- we
this
need to
space,
focus,
but I
ma'am.
am only interested in giving facts, Arnab. And I want to please give out some facts for the benefit of your viewers. 100% Mr. Baris Pathan is trying to behave like a verbal terrorist, but that's what he does, as the Sadhvi rightly say, only attack. Now let's read. Subsection 3 of Section 4 of Places of Worship Act 1991 says, nothing contained in subsection 1 and subsection 2 shall apply to. Now listen to this. Section 4, subsection 3, section A, proviso A. Any place of worship referred to in the said subsections, which is an ancient and historical monument or an archaeological site, or remains covered by the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958, or any other law for the time being in force. And must I make it very clear? Both the Kashi Vishwanath temple and the Gyanvapi complex are covered under these very acts and therefore are exempted from the Places of Worship Act 1991.
No, my point is the Places of Worship Act. I would like to argue. Nopur, give me a minute because I want to go to Professor Kapil Kumar, who's not spoken enough on the program. And my question to Professor Kapil Kumar and Maulana Qadri is on the debate. Last couple of minutes of this heated debate, my question is, Maulana Qadri and Professor Kapil Kumar, I'll give you a minute each. My argument is that how does the 1991 Act apply here, because nobody is talking about converting a mosque into a temple or breaking a mosque or removing a mosque. Prayers were being offered, and even now on the 4th day of the Chaitra Navratri are being offered, and that is not changing the character of the mosque. So how does it change if prayers are offered every day or even every minute? I want Professor Kapil Kumar to take that forward, please. Thank you.
Arnab, the situation is this, that whatever suits them, they try to put the constitution that way. For CAA, Supreme Court orders or act was no issue for them, they had their own constitution. For triple talaq, they had their own constitution. And here they cry for the constitution without reading the provisions of that, which Nupur has just now read to them, and which covers under that. And the problem here is that these people will not accept that there was barbarianism at that time. They still take pride in that barbarianism over there.
No, nobody. Okay, now I get a response. I get a response from Maulana Qadri before I close the debate tonight. Ladies and gentlemen,
we are here to maintain the peace and harmony of this country. They have done a mockery of this survey commission. Before the findings were submitted to the courts, they have started a propaganda machinery. Every channel.
Sadhvi is also on the debate. Sadhvi on the left. Sadhvi.
What message they want to say? They want to spoil the whole country's
30 seconds to Sadhvi.
This is how you are doing the same thing.
Yeah. Arnab, I just want to make a final
Sarfraz and Sadhvi on the right. Sarfraz on the right, Sadhvi on the left.
Thank you.
Arnab, my 30 So what is in the commissioner's report?
I just want to put this final statement here among everything that these people like Mr. Kapil Kumar has said, that they tweak the constitution as it suits them, they reject it when it doesn't, it's absolutely at their convenience. But anybody, be them, be their ancestors or whoever, can somebody.
And ladies and gentlemen, follow the trending and breaking news coverage on this all through the day tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, there is massive national anger as a Muslim scholar brazenly defends sexism on stage, as the chauvinism stands exposed. Is it not time to call out this kind of sexism and also expose the misogyny? Big debate on the other side in a few minutes. Please come back.
Pursue Amity University online bachelor's and master's degree at your own pace and convenience. Get assured placement opportunities powered by 300 hiring partners and 2,000 job openings with Amity Online programs. Apply now at amityonline.com to fast forward your career.
प्रधानमंत्री प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी पहुंच चुके हैं लुम्बिनी काठमांडू। अथॉरिटीज ने कहा था कि प्रधानमंत्री वहां लैंड हो। जो नया गौतम बुद्ध नगर इंटरनेशनल प्रोजेक्ट बना है जो कि चीन के सहयोग से बनाया गया, लेकिन प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ अलग लैंड होंगे और वहां पर उस एयरपोर्ट पर नहीं जाएंगे जिसे चीन ने निर्मित किया। तो यानी बीजिंग को सीधा संदेश यहाँ दे दिया गया है कि भारत को नेपाल में चीन का ज्यादा इंटरफेरेंस पसंद नहीं है।
ഉസ്താദന്മാരൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന സദസ്സിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു ലജ്ജ ഉണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ, സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് മൊത്തത്തിൽ ലജ്ജ ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്. ആ ഒരു ലജ്ജ ഈ കുട്ടിക്കുണ്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി.
A girl coming on stage will have lajja, that she will be shy, and that shyness is necessary for a woman. This is the kind of statement that a top Islamic organization has made.
Be Srikant, congratulations. How does it feel to bring your country so much glory and honor this morning?
It's a great feeling. It's a great experience. This is considered to be one of the biggest team event that we have in badminton, and it's a World Cup for cricket in that scale. So it's very happy to win such a big team event.
The police in West Bengal barged into the official legislative office of BJP West Bengal leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari in the state's Nandigram. The police reportedly entered the premises without any search warrant. A sand art tribute was created following the death of international Australian cricketer Andrew Symonds. The sculpture was created by an artist named Sudarshan Patnaik in Odisha's Puri. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jairam Thakur was seen presiding over a fair held in the district of Sipur in Himachal Pradesh. The minister also announced the opening of Ayurveda dispensary in Sipur along with a health sub-center at Kanola. Union Minister for Education Dharmendra Pradhan visited the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya in Odisha's Dhenkanal. The minister was seen inspecting the school's infrastructure in the city. Minister of State for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh addressed a public rally in Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur. The event also had a bike rally to highlight the development carried out in his home constituency. Uttar Pradesh's capital Lucknow was seen being covered with decorations and lights throughout the city. The preparations were being carried out ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to the capital. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai inaugurated the Bhagavad Gita Gyan Lok Museum in Karnataka's Hubli. The museum was built
President Ramnath Kovind arrived in Jamaica for a state visit where he is scheduled to hold talks with the country's president and prime minister on bilateral ties. 11 MLAs, 9 from the ruling BJP and 2 of the IPFT were sworn in as cabinet ministers of the new Manik Saha-led government in Tripura.
Pursue Amity University online bachelor's and master's degree at your own pace and convenience. Get assured placement opportunities powered by 300 hiring partners and 2,000 job openings with Amity Online programs. Apply now at amityonline.com to fast forward your career.
Be Srikant, congratulations. How does it feel to bring your country so much glory and honor this morning?
It's a great feeling. It's a great experience. This is considered to be one of the biggest team event that we have in badminton, and it's a World Cup for cricket in that scale. So it's very happy to win such a big team event.
The police in West Bengal barged into the official legislative office of BJP West Bengal leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari in the state's Nandigram. The police reportedly entered the premises without any search warrant. A sand art tribute was created following the death of international Australian cricketer Andrew Symonds. The sculpture was created by an artist named Sudarshan Patnaik in Odisha's Puri. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jairam Thakur was seen presiding over a fair held in the district of Sipur in Himachal Pradesh. The minister also announced the opening of Ayurveda dispensary in Sipur along with a health sub-center at Kanola. Union Minister for Education Dharmendra Pradhan visited the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya in Odisha's Dhenkanal. The minister was seen inspecting the school's infrastructure in the city. Minister of State for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh addressed a public rally in Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur. The event also had a bike rally to highlight the development carried out in his home constituency. Uttar Pradesh's capital Lucknow was seen being covered with decorations and lights throughout the city. The preparations were being carried out ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to the capital. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai inaugurated the Bhagavad Gita Gyan Lok Museum in Karnataka's Hubli. The museum was built around to highlight the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, with several teachings of the scripture described with the help of illustrations. An encounter took place between the police and miscreants in Noida's Sector 113. While 2 of the individuals were injured in the resulting altercation, 3 others were arrested by the police. Special prayers were held in Kerala's Thiruvananthapuram. The prayers were carried out for the canonization of 18th century non-clergy member at the church known as Devashayam Pillai. The layman was declared to be a saint by Pope Francis recently. The President of India, Shri Ram Nath Kovind, arrived in Jamaica for a 4-day visit. He was received at the airport in Jamaica's Kingston with the country's Guard of Honor.
And former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has alleged that a conspiracy is being hatched abroad to kill him, and also said that he
Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 10, powered by Reva University.
And sexism cannot be tolerated because those perpetrating it are from a certain religion. Any religion. Sexism is sexism. Misogyny is misogyny. And being regressive cannot be defended in the name of religion. I say tonight, ban the sexist. Watch this outrightly sexist justification for outrageously discriminatory behavior, and then we shall all debate.
10 days ago, in an act of unabashed sexism, a class 10th girl was publicly humiliated for walking on stage to collect a reward. Now, the body the scholar is part of, the body that runs over 10,000 madrasas, has defended it all with this outrageously misogynistic comment. They say girls should have lajja, meaning they should be meek, submissive.
ഉസ്താദന്മാരൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന സദസ്സിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു ലജ്ജ ഉണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ. സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് മൊത്തത്തിൽ ലജ്ജ ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്. ആ ഒരു ലജ്ജ ഈ കുട്ടിക്കുണ്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി.
സമസ്തയുടെ ചരിത്രത്തിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ മുതിർന്ന പ്രായമായ പെൺകുട്ടികളെ
പൊതു സ്റ്റേജിൽ കയറ്റിയിട്ടുള്ള പരിപാടികൾ അത് ഒഴിവാക്കിക്കൊണ്ടാണ് അതിലൊരുപാട് ഗുണങ്ങൾ പെൺകുട്ടികളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഒരുപാട് ഗുണങ്ങൾ ഞങ്ങളതിൽ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
The president of Samasta, Syed Jifri Muthukoya Tangal, has stated that it is a policy of Samasta not to share stage with a woman, and also went on to further defend that a woman's shyness, or in the local language called as lajja, should always be preserved, as it is very important to her. They also went ahead to state that the policy of Samasta does not allow women to share stage.
Women across India are demanding that this chauvinistic stand be called out. They want to ban the sexists.
ये तो बहुत ही निंदनीय है, जो कि महिलाओं के लिए एक मतलब उनकी इंसल्ट की गई है। जहां आज हम देख रहे हैं कि इस क्षेत्र में जहां पे कि महिलाएं जो हैं हर क्षेत्र में इस बहुत ऊपर तक जा रही हैं। हम कहीं भी देख लें, आप किसी भी क्षेत्र में देख लीजिए, क्या पॉलिटिक्स है या कहीं पे भी है, आज हर जगह महिलाओं को जो है एक उच्च स्थान जो है वो हासिल है।
Union ministers are saying the Samasta's position flies in the face of Article 14, the right to equality.
I was surprised to see a Muslim League leader justifying that act of the religious leaders on the stage of humiliating a girl. The Article 14 and Article 21 of the Constitution, which ensures equality and protection, dignity. The religious leadership, they should clarify whether Constitution is above religion or the religious rules override the constitutional provisions.
But those who were vocal about protesting the hijab schools have gone silent.
हिजाब की बात है, इसमें यह भी एक साजिश है कि हमारी बच्चियों को तालीम से दूर रखने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
उनका हिजाब पहनना उनका राइट टू कॉन्शियस है, दैट इज देयर इंडिविजुअल डिसीजन, दैट इज देयर राइट टू प्राइवेसी.
The garb of religion cannot be used to promote regressive ideas. It is time to identify what the real problem is. Polygamy, nikah halala and nikah muta, or a topper being on stage. It's 2022. There can be no tolerance for sexism. Not anymore.
And what is really frightening, viewers, come to think of it, is the fact that while this particular clip has provoked so much anger across the country, that a class 10 girl who gets an award, comes on stage, is insulted on stage by these old men who go and say, what right does a girl have to be among men, and this girl should be thrown off the stage, she should never have been called, the clip itself is outrageous, but the clip is maybe a few seconds of what has been going on for years and decades and God knows how long, and if you and I don't talk about it, we don't confront these people, they will make sure that in this country we have two sets of laws. You see, viewers, that's why people in this country some people don't want a uniform civil code. They want to operate like this. They want to abuse, attack, traumatize women in the name of religion. And the bigger irony is all those bleeding heart liberals, pin drop silence by them, not one word. They will not express themselves because they are people in harness. They are only looking at the vote bank. They don't give a damn what happens to the women, what young girls go through. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I call an act of cowardice. Let's debate. Let's debate this evening with Tuhin Sinha, with Brinda Adige, and Dr. Sheenat Chowkatali, well-known Islamic scholar on the one side. And let's debate with Tala Ahmad Amir Rashidi, with Atikur Rahman, with Maulana Nadimuddin of the All India Ulema Council, and G. Devarajan, Central Committee of the All India Forward Bloc. Mr. Devarajan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
It's really disgusting, this, isn't it? It's horrible.
Yes, of course, they also
basically
objected it, but
what? But what?
But you see.
But you see what?
This happened, I think, that near about 10 days ago. It's
Don't downplay it, you know.
And
Don't
I'm not
downplay it.
No, I'm not downplaying.
No, I'm
See, what happened
I'm saying that you are part of the left, and you people always say, you know, we are for gender rights and gender justice, this and that, and all kinds of big things you always say, you know. And now, you see, in Kerala, who's ruling, by the way, in Kerala?
Yes, of course it is LDF, Left Democratic Front is ruling.
You are part of that?
No, we are not. Forward Bloc is not part of LDF in Kerala.
Okay, but LDF is ruling, right?
The LDF is ruling, and we are part of
Why don't you
UDF in
file?
Kerala.
Why don't you please file? Don't you think there should be a police case against these people from the Samastha? On the smallest of things in this country, you see, nowadays in our country, if a citizen criticizes a politician, he's put in jail.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I'm saying here are people who run thousands of madrasas, I'm told. They are basically saying men and women are not equal. Boys and girls will never be equal. I want to know why across the whole country, not just Kerala, whole country should be in outrage today about this.
No, see, the political parties, whether it is left or right or centrist, whoever, whatever may be, they are not endorsing the views of Samastha, particularly.
But you're not doing anything either.
No. We always see.
Why can't you arrest some of them? Why can't you arrest some of them?
We have condemned.
No, why don't you arrest? No, condemn it. Why have you filed a case? Have you booked them? Have you booked them? Have you booked them? They've had a press conference and they've said it's okay. Men and women are not equal. What action have you taken against them?
See, Arnab, political parties doesn't have the power to arrest any.
Political parties don't have the power to arrest people, for God's sake.
But we can ask.
For God's sake, political parties routinely arrest people. Who do you think you're talking to? I mean, for God's sake, don't make a joke out of it. Political parties, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm asking you, why did you arrest them? Why did you arrest them? They're unsparing sexists, and they are a high school topper. I request you, a high school topper is being told she should have lajja. She's being told, Brinda Adige, she should have lajja. Mature women should not come on stage. Why?
Those are the words.
Why? Why? I want the men to have lajja and not come on stage. Brinda is on the debate. This is, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a secular stand tonight. Secular stand tonight. Brinda is on the debate. No, Ms. Devarajan.
Why are those religious leaders on the stage? Don't they have any lajja? Don't they have any swabhiman? Does their religion not teach them to respect women and to treat women with dignity? How dare that religious leader humiliate that student and then shout around saying, tell the parents to come, the girl must not come. How dare you call the girl? And what is the State Commission for Child Rights doing in Kerala? Why haven't you pulled up? Why haven't you issued a notice to that Samta and to that cleric? These are all violation of child rights. And you know that from 1947 we have our constitution, which is supreme. Nothing else comes before the constitution or after it. That is final. And you are telling me political parties cannot arrest. What will the political parties do then?
Now in the name of, what happens now is that in the name of a person's right to their religious practice, all kinds of insanities, illegalities are being committed, Brinda, in our country. And it's all being done saying we have a freedom of our religion to practice any religion. Of course you have. We all have. Brinda as I have, you have. You all have. We all have. But look at what is going on. And that's why you don't want a uniform civil code. Question is, I want to play the clip again. Look at the clip, ladies and gentlemen. Can I play the clip, viewers? 1 second. Okay, let's play the clip. I'll take 10 seconds, but I want you to see the clip with the supers, with the translations and everything, please. Is it ready, Anand? Is it ready? Shall we play it? Let's have a look at this. Play it, viewers. Play. Full frame. Tape of the incident. Can I just have a voiceover over this? I want to run the tape of the incident. I'm reminding the producers again. Can we have, with 2 seconds I'm told that will play. Can we play that? Is it ready? Can we pull out the right tape, please? Sorry for this mess, viewers. The right tape is just coming your way. I just wanted you to see it again. So in case you missed it, you'll know the context of what I'm talking about. I don't think we have the tape. Do we have the tape? Is it ready? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm going to come back to the tape. I don't have it. I'm going back for... Okay. Super. Can I have it from the beginning if it's possible? No, this is not with the translation. No, we don't have it. Okay, viewers. I'll describe it myself, viewers. I'll play that clip from the beginning so you can see. You can say that boy is being awarded, and then the boy leaves the stage, and then a class 10 girl is awarded. Immediately, you see Abdullah Musaliyar, who was standing on the right-hand side on the stage, walks to the other side. He's loudly shouting, said, "Do not call the girls out here. Don't you know the Samasta's rules?" He's scolding the girls for calling the girl, organizers for calling the girl on stage. And this girl has been humiliated on stage. She's thrown off the stage, and some people are laughing about it. And next day the press conference happens, and in the press conference the Samasta says, we have our own rules, and according to our rules, men and women are not equal. Now that's a challenge to the whole constitution. Atikur Rahman is on the debate with Zina Chaukat Ali. Atikur Rahman, in this country they are saying men and women are not equal. Right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Men and women are not equal. So will you also tell Zina Chaukat Ali that Zina Chaukat Ali, you should have some lajja and not come with me on the debate? Is that what you'll tell her too?
Arnab, may I speak? Arnab, may I speak? Yeah. Arnab, this fellow and all such fellows are not to be counted as human beings. They are beasts. And the first work we can do is we should rescue all their family members, all their staff members, all the schools they are running or whatever institutes they are running. Their women and children should be rescued from such beastly acts, beastly people. No ifs and buts. And also those misogynist chief ministers the BJP have appointed, elected, like Pushkar Dhami, who commented on the ripped jeans, Sakshi Maharaj, who went and tagged the person who was under rape, this thing accused, who was a murder accused. These misogynist elements should be eliminated as a first step to rescue our society from such beastly acts. No ifs and buts.
Okay, so you want them arrested. Okay, he's saying that he wants them arrested as well. Atikur Rahman is calling for the arrest, I presume, of these people? Okay. You're calling for the arrest, right?
Rescue their family members, all women.
How do you rescue?
How do you rescue those family members and the trust they are running?
Okay.
The government of the day there.
Maulana Nadimuddin ji, All India Ulema Council ने इन लोगों के खिलाफ क्या किया है, जिन्होंने कहा कि महिलाएं और पुरुष के बीच में समानता नहीं हो सकती, उनके खिलाफ आपने क्या किया है भाई, बताइए।
देखिए, इस्लाम में महिला और पुरुष दोनों इक्वल हैं, दोनों को बराबर का दर्जा है, और ये देश संविधान से चलता है, शरिया से नहीं चलता। मैं कहता हूँ कि जिन लोगों ने इस तरह की बात किया है या कहा है, मुझे लगता है कि उनको इस्लाम की सही जानकारी नहीं है जो इस तरह की बात कर रहे हैं। हमारे पास MBBS या इंजीनियरिंग में जो भी बच्चियां पढ़ती हैं,
आप ये सब कह रहे हैं, मगर आपने किया क्या है? नहीं, आप ये कह रहे हैं, मगर आपने किया क्या? अब ऑल इंडिया उलेमा काउंसिल है, उसके आप अध्यक्ष हैं, आपने किया क्या? आप बताइए ना। नहीं, मैं सुनने की बात नहीं है, सुनने की बात नहीं है। नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूं कि आपने किया क्या है। ये 2 लाइन का कॉन्डेमनेशन से कुछ होने वाला नहीं है ना।
सबरीमाला पर क्या किया आपने? सबरीमाला पर क्या किया आपने? उत्तराखंड CM पर क्या किया आपने? हरियाणा के होम मिनिस्टर की महिलाओं पर उटपटांग बातों पर क्या किया आपने? डिप्टी CM पूर्ण पिक्चर देखने वाले को बना दिया गया, कर्नाटका का डिप्टी CM, आपने क्या किया? आप आकर के मुसलमानों पर घड़ियाली आंसू बहा रहे।
देखिए
तो भी बोलिए,
देखिए सबरीमाला मसला जो है वो कोर्ट का मसला है ना। मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं, आप ऑल इंडिया उलेमा काउंसिल के अध्यक्ष हैं, आप ऑल इंडिया उलेमा काउंसिल के अध्यक्ष हैं, तो ये क्या आप पर बनती नहीं है कि आपको कुछ करना चाहिए? इनको हर चीज पे लोग फतवा करते हैं, ये करते हैं, इन पे तो कुछ, इन पे कौन कार्रवाई करेगा?
नॉट इक्वल जिन्होंने कहा, नॉट इक्वल जिन्होंने कहा है वो गलत कहा है।
तो ये मानिए कि ये सब कुछ तभी ठीक होगा जब देश में यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड आएगी। इसको मानने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
The sexism we are discussing today,
ठीक है भाई,
the sexism we are discussing today is only the symptom of a larger malaise, and that malaise is retrograde Islamic radicalization. It is a shame. It is a shame that Kerala, which was once considered one of the most educated states, is today the hub of Islamic radicalization under the collusive watch of both successive CPIM and Congress governments. At one point of time, in a rare moment of honesty, V. Achyutanandan, a CPM CM, was so frustrated that he had said that by 2030 PFI, if not abated, PFI if not contained. No, please don't deviate. The larger problem is Islamic radicalization. What you are witnessing is a symptom. You can go for another debate. You can go for another debate on Sakshi Maharaj. Islamic radicalization is the crux of the problem, and I want to question before somebody else takes over. Arnab, it is important to call out the responsibility of the ladki who lad sakti hu gang, the Wayanad MP who has neither spoken. अरे आप शांत रहिए, बीच में आपके जब समय आएगा। Arnab, it is important today to call out the escapism of the Wayanad MP who has neither ever spoken of love jihad, who has not spoken about
resignation from parliament.
साक्षी महाराज के फैन आप हैं, आप साक्षी महाराज के साथ जाकर बहस कीजिए, आप उनके फैन हैं, ये मुद्दा, इस मुद्दे से मत भटकिए। I think there needs to be some accountability of both the Congress party and the CPM.
अरे एएम का बन गया क्या मेंबर हो?
ये क्या बात कर रहे हैं? ये वॉट अबाउटरी का समय नहीं है। संभाल लीजिए अपने
what happened to the what happened? No. The point being
कल जो है केरला ISIS का हब बन जाएगा। समझ जाइए, अभी भी वक्त है।
I'm telling you, कहाँ से आया? मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, वे कहाँ से आया इस्लामिक रेडिकलाइजेशन? I'm also asking. It should not be allowed.
आप भी जिम्मेदार होंगे। आप जैसे लोग अगर आवाज नहीं उठाएंगे मौलाना साहब, तो आप भी जिम्मेदार होंगे। अब भी वक्त
मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन ऑन द राइट, मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन ऑन द राइट, मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन को कह रहे हैं तौहीन से ना। सुना होगा आपने कि अभी भी मौका है।
पहले ये अपने अंदर बर्बादियों को रोके, इनके अंदर जो चरमपंथी है उनको रोके, साक्षी महाराज जैसे लोगों को रोके, उत्तराखंड के सीएम को रोके, डिप्टी
साक्षी महाराज का फैन क्लब आप खोल लीजिए। साक्षी महाराज 300 एमपी में से एक हैं, उनके विषय पर एक अलग डिबेट हो सकता है, लेकिन इस देश को और पूरे विश्व को अगर सबसे बड़ा खतरा है किसी चीज से, तो इस्लामिक रेडिकलाइजेशन से। और कोई भी सभ्य व्यक्ति, कोई भी ईमानदार व्यक्ति इस बात को डिनाई नहीं कर सकता है। सेक्सिज्म इज ओनली अ सिम्टम ऑफ दिस लार्जर मिलेज। उस बच्ची के बारे में सोचिए, उसके भविष्य के बारे में सोचिए। आज जाकर कम से कम उसके पेरेंट्स से माफी मांगे आज के शो के बाद।
कठुआ के रेपिस्टों के लिए तिरंगा यात्रा निकाल रहे हो, तुम सोचो ना।
एक अब गलत डिबेट में आए हैं,
कठुआ के
अलग डिबेट में उसमें डिबेट करेंगे अगले दिन। अर्नब हर टॉपिक पे डिबेट करते हैं।
जब महिलाओं का सम्मान
अर्नब कम से कम आपके साथी जो है, आपके साथी ने कम से कम ईमानदारी से उनके अरेस्ट की डिमांड की है। अगर आप जैसे लोग अगर ईमानदार हो ना, तो सबसे पहले मुलायम सिंह यादव का अरेस्ट डिमांड कीजिए, जो रेप को कंडोन करते हैं, कहते हैं लड़कों से गलती हो जाती है। कभी उसके खिलाफ आवाज उठाई मौलाना मुलायम सिंह यादव के खिलाफ? कोई नैतिक अधिकार नहीं है आपको बीजेपी के खिलाफ बोलने के लिए। बीजेपी केवल एक पार्टी है जो संविधान से इस वक्त चल रही है।
हमने तो खुलेआम कंडेम किया था।
अगर बीजेपी आज केरला में होगी ना, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, अगर बीजेपी जिस दिन केरला में बीजेपी जिस दिन केरला में आ गई ना, ये इस्लामिक रेडिकलाइजेशन खत्म कर देगी। केरला में ये इस्लामिक रेडिकलाइजेशन का प्रॉब्लम इसलिए है क्योंकि बीजेपी
I want to Tala Rashidi, 1 minute. Tala Rashidi, 1 minute. I want to bring you into the debate along with Zinat Shaukat Ali. Can I get a minute, please? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I would also need to.
Now, I would like to say something here, please. 2 minutes. You see, Tala Rashidi, we have our own heritage and culture in India. And Indian Islam, allow me to complete what I am saying. As Zinat will tell you, Islam in India has never been intolerant. Islam in India has not been sexist, has not been so gender biased, has not been so abusive of the rights of women. And allow me to complete, please. Allow me to complete. Please don't interrupt. But of late, is it not true that we are seeing people in the name of Islam snuff out the rights of women? Say that women are not equal to men. You see, this is India, not Saudi Arabia, Tala Rashidi. We must take the best from the rest of the world and the world must take the best from us. We cannot take, one minute, listen to me. Now, you know, in Saudi Arabia, do you know that their heads are cut off? Heads are cut off in the middle of a road. Listen to me. We must be careful. We are not, we were not, we will never be Saudi Arabia. We have human rights, we have gender rights, we have gender justice. For some people that may be the ideal, but the way things are in Saudi Arabia cannot be implemented in India. This is India. You 1 minute, allow me to complete. I have not finished. This is India. 1 minute. Now, Kashmir 12th board exam topper gets trolled for not wearing a hijab. Arey bhai, this is India. Irfan Khan's, Irfan Khan is called un-Islamic for sharing a picture on social media. Right? Nusrat Jahan issued a fatwa for wearing bangles and sindoor. You see, I'm wondering what is going on, and we don't nip it in the bud. 1 minute, allow me to complete. I'm not even finished. You people like you said we are for gender justice. Our sisters must, very good. You said we are for gender justice. Our sisters must be allowed to study. Now I tell you, one of your sisters, a class 10 girl, right, goes up to the stage to get an award, to be abused. And do you think, Tala, that this is happening once? You know the fact is, you know it is happening. Either heart of heart you are happy it is happening, or you are ashamed it's happening but won't do anything about it. There is no third option. Either you are happy or you are ashamed and deciding not to do anything about it. Now this is India. Isme Saudi Arabia wala logic nahi chalega. In Saudi Arabia, men and women may not be equal. I'm telling you they're not. I'm telling you there's a grave violation of human rights. But let's not make that the ideal, no. In India, no way. Kashmir, Kerala or Assam, you can't. Indian culture, heritage, practice will prevail. It's not a laughing matter. Why are you laughing? No, why are you laughing? You don't take this seriously.
Because you're not letting me respond. I'm not yet. You're not letting me respond. आप मेरा भी तो वर्जन सुनेंगे.
Triple talaq, nikah halala, now this.
मुझे जवाब देने का मौका देंगे. मतलब सिर्फ आप अपनी बात कहेंगे तो ठीक है, मैं सुनता हूँ. आप बोलते रहिए अगर ऐसे है तो.
मैं कह रहा हूँ सब लोग जो आप जैसे लोग जो कह रहे थे हिजाब इशू पे इतना बोल रहे थे, इस पर चुप क्यों हैं?
हाँ, हिजाब इज हर राइट.
इस पे चुप क्यों हैं?
Quran allows her to go for a ride. If she wants to wear a hijab, you cannot stop her from.
She is most aggressive when it comes to forcing the hijab. But on this issue, there are no protests. कोई candlelight vigil, कोई placard, कुछ नहीं.
Arnab, let me respond.
People are seeing this. Rashidi, change. बदल जाइए, Rashidi जी, बदल जाइए.
Let me quote the Quran. The Quran says in chapter 2, verse number 226 says, "And for women are rights over men similar to those of men over women." So there are equal rights for men and women. This is quoted by the Quran, not by me. Now, number 2, the Quran has a whole separate chapter for women called Surah Nisa. There's no such chapter for the men. Now, let's come to the point of the debate. You are saying that some clerics did something in Kerala. I don't care about that. I don't have to say anything about that.
1 minute, you have to talk about that. First of all, the issue is not about a religious practice. The issue, let's set the facts right. Rashidi, 1 minute. Let me intervene for a sentence. What I'm saying is, nobody is attributing anything to a religion. One is attributing it to people who are misusing the name of religion to carry out this act of torture on women. Nobody is attributing anything on religion. You are. I'm not.
What is the need for you to? Then what is the need for you to quote hijab and?
But I am saying that people who are very active on the hijab issue, people who are very active on the hijab issue, on this issue, I'm having to force them for a reaction. I'm having to force them for a reaction. Even you are not protesting. Where did you carry out a protest? Where did you protest, Rashidi? आप राष्ट्रीय उलमा काउंसिल के प्रवक्ता हैं. आपको वहाँ पे प्रोटेस्ट करना चाहिए ऐसे चीजों पर. प्रोटेस्ट करनी चाहिए आपको.
कह रहा हूँ बिल्कुल गलत किया.
आप प्रोटेस्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहे?
देख रहे हैं कि उसी स्टेज पे तमाम, मैं कह रहा हूँ बिल्कुल गलत किया. जिसने किया उन्होंने किया. एक मौलाना ने किया. उस स्टेज पे दर्जनों लोग बैठे थे, पर सिर्फ एक मौलाना ने इस काम को किया. उन्होंने उस बच्ची को डांटा, जो भी कहा, पर तमाम लोगों ने बच्ची को स्टेज पे बुलाया. इस्लाम इजाजत देता है. उस बच्ची को रिस्पेक्ट दिया गया, उसको स्टेज पे बुलाया गया इनाम देने के लिए. यानी कि इस्लाम ने इसे बैन नहीं किया था. एक शख्स का, एक वाहिद शख्स का अपना अलग नजरिया था, एक इंडिविजुअल का अपनी अलग.
I'd like Dr. Zinat Shaukat Ali to come in now.
उसके बाद जो मुस्लिम
I'd like Dr. Zinat Shaukat Ali
दिखा रहा है कि मुस्लिम cleric justifies snubbing girl on stage, calls it centuries old tradition. So it's a tradition. It might be a tradition of the Samasta body in Kerala.
It's not a tradition. This is not tradition. This is not tradition. Please, ये कोई tradition
where Hindu women are not allowed to enter.
You don't. No. Then we opposed it. We opposed it. This will also have to change. No.
Is that against gender? Is that against gender?
I'll get. Of course, we opposed it. We opposed that one.
The Supreme Court has strictly ruled against the order of.
No, you are not. You are not being strong enough on this. I think you're unclear.
Would you debate on Sabrimala? Would you debate on?
Nobody debated more on Sabrimala than me. What are you talking about? Nobody debated more on Sabrimala than me. Which world do you belong to? Many people from the Hindu community did not appreciate my views on it, but I didn't care. Okay, we are opening up to debate right now. We're opening up to debate right now, and Zinat Shaukat Ali is responding on the debate. She hasn't spoken. It's 10:29. Zinat Shaukat Ali is on the debate.
Thank you, Arnab, for inviting me for this show. The first thing that I would like to say is that this entire group of gentlemen who are sitting on the stage and passing this kind of judgment and humiliating this girl to leave the stage should immediately resign. There has to be some form of action taken against them, because what they are doing is absolutely anti-Islam. In the name of Islam, they are doing something that Islam does not permit. Let's start off with that. And I would like to say that such dark minds have to be condemned and deplored, because this is a kind of a Talibanization, a patriarchy and a misogyny which can be extremely dangerous. Today it is this one child who deserved an award. What was wrong with her going on the stage to get that award? And tomorrow it will be something else. So I think, that we have to nip it in the bud, and there has to be total condemnation coming from the community and to stand up. Sir, if you want to talk, you finish talking. I want to say a few words. If you want to talk, you may talk. I will stop talking.
Please carry on, please.
But if you want to...
Ladies first.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
She does not need your patronage of ladies first and all that. Please try to avoid these kind of comments. Don't try to. No, 1 minute. She does not need your misogynistic ladies first comment. Please stop. Please stop. Don't speak like this. What do you mean, ladies first? Ridiculous.
When I'm talking, you're interrupting me. That is extremely bad manners. And you have to clear this misogynistic concept. As a matter of fact, the gentleman just now, spoke about radicalization. It is people like this who introduce these kind of thoughts. Islam does not teach you radicalization. Islam is tolerant. It is the middle path. It is the path to justice, to peace. But unfortunately, because of the Muslim attitude, the silence of the wrong issues, when you have to speak out against something that is wrong, you don't raise your voice. This was wrong. It is a child, and it is a Muslim child. It was any child in the country. I would stand for that child, and I stand for this child. And such people
आप मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन जी को क्या कहेंगी? डॉक्टर जीनत शौकत अली हमारे साथ मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन जी है ना, वो ऑल इंडिया उलेमा काउंसिल के प्रेसिडेंट है, आप उनको क्या कहेंगे?
जी मैं उनसे यही इतनी मेरी इल्तिजा है सर आपसे, क्योंकि आप बड़ा मुद्दा, आप इतना बड़ा पोजीशन होल्ड करते हैं जहां आपकी इतनी बातें सुनी जाती है, तो आप ये भी बताइए कि मुसलमान लेडीज जो हजरत हमारे पैगंबर साहब सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की पहली वाइफ थी हजरत खदीजा, वो पहली रेवलेशन उन्होंने कबूल किया। वो बड़ी बिजनेस लेडी थी, वो बाहर जाती थी। हजरत हफ्सा के पास कुरान शरीफ थी, पूरी जो आप पढ़ रहे हैं आज। हमारी जो हजरत आयशा थी वो बैटल ली, उम्मे सलमा जो थी वो बड़ी एजुकेटेड थी। तो ये सब चीजें हैं। हमारी लेडीज जो बैटल फील्ड में जाती थी, जो नर्सेस का काम करती थी, टीचर्स का काम करती थी, सोशल वर्कर हजरत ज़ैनब अलैहिस्सलाम थे वो। तो ये चीजें आप समझाइए। ये जो मिसोजिनी और ये जो रेडिकलाइजेशन की बातें जो होती है, जहाँ आप एक लेडी को इनविजिबल करना चाहते हैं, वो चाहते हैं कि वो नजर ही नहीं आए, उसका आवाज आप ना सुनो, और उसको इस किस्म के दबावे में लाना जो बिल्कुल इस्लामिक नहीं है।
कोई नहीं
देखिए हजरत उमर फारूक ने शफा बिन अब्दुल्ला को अपॉइंट किया था, जो ऑफिशियल मुस्तहिब तो यानी कि लेडी जो है वो बाहर जाती थी और बाहर काम करती थी और बड़ी इज्जत से करती थी। लेकिन आप लोगों ने जिस किस्म से रिफ्लेक्शन बना दिया है वो बहुत गलत है, और आपको चेंज करना है। ये जो लोग
मौलाना जी कुछ कहना चाहते हैं आपको? डॉक्टर जीनत शौकत अली, मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन आपको शायद कुछ कहना चाहते हैं एट द एंड ऑफ दिस डिबेट।
उसको रिजाइन करने को बोल, पूरी कमेटी को। सर आप उलमा है, आप बड़े पोजीशन में है, आप
वो कुछ कहना चाहते हैं आपको मौलाना साहब?
आप उनको कहिए टू लीव दैट प्लेस। दे हैव नो बिजनेस टू बी वेयर दे आर जस्ट नाउ, एंड दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, एंड दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड फॉलो, because that is Islam. Be just to the girl. एक लड़की क्यों ना हो, जस्टिस तो जो अदल जो है।
अच्छा सुन लीजिए डॉक्टर जीनत, मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन आपको कुछ कहना चाहते हैं?
जी कहिए।
देखिए इस्लाम ने महिलाओं को बाहर जाने से मना नहीं किया। सैयदा खदीजा तिजारत करती थी, सैयदा आयशा 7 लोग थे जो फतवा देते थे नबी के दौर में, उनमें सैयदा आयशा भी थी। इस्लाम में लड़कियां पढ़ रही हैं, MBBS बन रही हैं, डॉक्टर बन रही हैं, इंजीनियर बन रही हैं, पायलट बन रही हैं, सबको बराबर का मौका मिल रहा है। अगर किसी एक मौलाना ने कहा है तो उसके इस्लाम की तर्जुमानी तो नहीं कहा जा सकता है, इस्लाम पर आरोप तो नहीं लगाया जा सकता है। इस्लाम ने महिलाओं को बराबर का दर्जा दिया है। महिलाएं आगे आए, महिलाएं आगे बढ़े, महिलाएं शिक्षित होंगी तो पूरा खानदान शिक्षित होगा, पूरा समाज शिक्षित होगा। हम तो चाहते हैं कि मुस्लिम महिलाएं ज्यादा से ज्यादा।
इनके खिलाफ एक्शन लीजिए प्लीज। मौलाना नदीमुद्दीन जी, मैं आपसे दरखास्त करूंगा कि आप ये जो लोग हैं संस्था के, इनके खिलाफ कुछ तो एक्शन लीजिए, नहीं तो इनको लगेगा ना कि हमारे खिलाफ कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, और वो सबसे ज्यादा चिंता की बात है। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, आई एम गेटिंग रिपोर्ट्स ऑफ अ ब्लास्ट इन कराची. द पिक्चर्स आर ऑन योर स्क्रीन and initial reports out here, many people injured. It appears to be a motorcycle blast. I can get a small update from our news desk before moving on. These are the first pictures, ladies and gentlemen, of a blast. Yeah, these are the first pictures of a blast in which is in near the Bolton Market area of Karachi. Appears to be a motorcycle planted blast, and this is just coming in. It's breaking. Not got much details. Wanted to bring you a quick update, ladies and gentlemen. And even as the Kashmiri Pandits are under threat in their own homeland, the Gupkar gang continues to play petty politics. Now they are blaming the movie Kashmir Files for all the killings of Kashmiri Pandits in the valley. Unbelievable. Let's debate.
On the 12th of May, Kashmiri Pandit Rahul Bhatt was identified shot dead in the Tehsil office of Chadura, Jammu and Kashmir. Kashmiri Pandits took to the streets demanding justice. But in the eyes of the Gupkar gang, the terrorists can do no wrong. Everyone else is at fault. Watch how they blame the 2-hour 50-minute film for the targeted killings.
आपने देखा 2010 में पीक अनरेस्ट, आपने 2016 में देखा पीक अनरेस्ट, मगर कोई खुदा ना खास्ता किलिंग नहीं हुई। मगर जो ये इस वक्त उन्होंने माहौल बनाया है, खासकर कश्मीर फाइल्स बनने के बाद, जो उन्होंने नफरत एक लोगों के दिलों में डाल दिए हैं, हिंदू मुस्लिम डिबेट करता है, उससे और नफरतें बढ़ रही हैं और उसका असर हमारे जम्मू कश्मीर पे डायरेक्ट पड़ता है।
ये जो कश्मीर फाइल आपने फिल्म बनवाई, क्या सच है कि एक मुसलमान एक हिंदू को मारेगा? मैंने कहा ये फिल्म बेबुनियाद फिल्म, जिसने न सिर्फ नफरत मुल्क में पैदा की है, बल्कि यहाँ हमारे जवानों में भी नफरत हुई है कि हमारे तरफ कैसे सोच रहे हैं।
And they even managed to somehow blame the Kashmiri Pandits for the violence.
सीधा कहते थे ना, ठीक है हम आपसे मिले, 2-4 बातें भी हुई, लेकिन वोट हम आपको नहीं देंगे, वोट हमारा मोदी जी को जाएगा, वोट हमारा बीजेपी को जाएगा। क्या हाल हुआ उनका? एक बेचारा नौजवान जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर स्कीम के तहत काम करने गया, चालूरा में तहसीलदार के दफ्तर में काम कर रहा था, दफ्तर में घुस के उसको गोली मार के उसको खत्म किया।
Was Balkrishnan shot dead by a film or by terrorists? Was 70-year-old Makhan Lal Bindru shot dead by terrorists or by the Kashmir files? Was Rahul Bhatt shot dead by a terror group or by a few actors and the director of the Kashmir files? Why is it that this Gupkar gang is ready to blame a movie but not talk about how Pakistan-backed terror group Lashkar-e-Islam said, "Be ready for targeted killings. You will die." It's time to call out these Gupkar hypocrites. Kashmiri Pandits deserve much more than this hollow blame game. Let's debate.
Okay. I think I have with me on the screen Tuin Sinha and Syed Fasal Kashani. I'll keep it very simple. Mr. Kashani, did terrorists kill Rahul Bhatt or did the Kashmir files kill Rahul Bhatt? Because this really stupid argument is being put out these days, you see, that a film killed him. I thought terrorists killed him. I mean, how can somebody be in so much denial?
No, there is...
Yeah. What has gone wrong with Farooq Abdullah?
There is no second thought about it that terrorists killed Rahul Bhatt. He was a Kashmiri, and it is very unfortunate that...
no, so simple question is then why are they saying that the Kashmir files killed Rahul Bhatt? One minute. Then Sushil Pandit, if that is the case, if it's so clear, Sushil is on the left. If that is the case, then why is this stupid argument, stupid argument being made that a film killed Rahul Bhatt?
Arnab, because they cannot summon the guts to say that Islamic Jihad is sweeping the entire territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Whether it is the pilgrims to Mata Vaishnav Devi or hapless, defenseless Kashmiri Hindus working for government of Kashmir in their offices. They are being hunted like game animals.
Why aren't you questioning the government? Why aren't you questioning the government? Do you have guts to question the government? What have they achieved after abrogation of Article 370?
But why can't you blame
Because you have
jihad?
no guts to question this incompetent government.
Why can't you bring yourself to blame jihad? Who's killing us? Who's pulling the trigger? Government has a responsibility to save us.
It is the responsibility.
In fact, the film.
Responsibility of the current government. It is the responsibility of the current government to
pointing at the enemy.
Okay. In fact, if anything, you know, the problem with them is that I think you're carrying a guilty conscience. Sajjad Hussain Kargili and Javed Beg is on the program. Javed Beg, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yeah. So Sajjad Hussain Kargili and Javed Beg, starting with you, Javed Beg, this argument being made is that the film has been killing Kashmiri Pandits. If anything, what I think the film highlighted was the problem, the agony, the torture, the killing, the targeted killings of the Kashmiri Pandits. And when the film was released, then Sajjad Hussain Kargili, all these hypocrites like Omar and Mehbooba, all these people said, no, the film is not right. Actually, the film was telling them the truth on their face, face to face. Now they are saying the film killed Rahul Bhatt. This is madness. You see, Sajjad, if Omar Abdullah is a coward, if his father is a coward, if Mehbooba is a coward, they must say we are cowards. We can't speak the truth, despite going around with so much government security. There's no point blaming a film if you're a coward, right? Mr. Kargili, don't you agree?
Arnab, look, if you think that a propaganda film will resolve the issues of Kashmiri Pandits, you are wrong.
No, I said the film reminded everyone, including you. The film reminded everyone, including you, about what the Kashmiri Pandits was going through. Then you said no. Then you said if it is propaganda, allow me a minute. You say it's propaganda. Then the presumption being that you are saying it is propaganda because actually the Kashmiri Pandits are going through nothing. It's all a bunch of lies. But the truth goes bam in your face when Rahul Bhatt is killed. Then you don't know what to say, so you start blaming the film.
There is a sense of insecurity among the employees. Kashmiri Pandit employees are rising.
You can't speak against it. Are you also scared? Are you also scared, Sajjad? Are you scared? Are you scared, Sajjad? Sitting there in Kargil, Ladakh, are you also scared? Are you scared to speak the truth, Sajjad? Come on now. Gather the courage, Sajjad. Are you scared? Javed, is Sajjad talking like this because he's scared?
After abrogation of Article 370, but still we are...
Javed Beg is on the debate. Javed Beg.
In denial, Farooq Abdullah is trying to whitewash his sins and the sins of
Omar Jamal,
the largest section of majority society. Very unfortunate. Even after 30 years, we are seeing now second generation of Kashmiri Hindus being targeted. Rahul was my brother. He's from my village. Unfortunately, this mindset, this Hindu phobia mindset, this mindset which hates all other religions other than their own, which hates non-Muslims, this mindset which hates other sects, this mindset killed Rahul's family in 1997 in my village. I am the witness. We have to stop this mindset. We cannot beat around bush. It's very clear. This is Hindu phobia prevalent in the largest section of our society. Very unfortunate. And believe me, Arnab, my friends like Sajjad Kargili, I've been telling him time and again that he's trying to hide behind his social activism image. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. He should have guts to speak the truth. The day Hindus are not in Kashmir, then this mindset will turn towards moderate Muslims. This mindset will turn towards other sects of Islam. This is what happens in Afghanistan. We being youth of this, country, we being youth of the society of Kashmir, we have to accept the truth and find ways and means to stop this mindset. The mindset is Hindu phobia. The mindset is intolerance. This mindset is
there is intolerance.
Extremism, radicalism.
People like...
Let's not beat around the bush. No rocket science needed to speak the truth. Farooq Abdullah and people like him are trying to whitewash their sins.
And justified protest.
Which Kashmir File movie was made during 90s? Why were Kashmiri Pandits, Hindus killed, massacred during 90s? No Kashmir File movie was made during 90s.
Exactly. This, Omar Abdullah. The problem with many of these people, like Omar Abdullah and all, because they have no experience of real life, and I doubt their real education. They just get into this job and become chief ministers without the talent or the real ability. The question here is, Omar Jamal, my question to you is, Omar, you are the younger generation. You are from the Jammu and Kashmir Students Association, I'm told. You see, the generation before you and the generation before them, like Farooq Abdullah, and unfortunately even his son Omar, they are lying to you. You must reject their lies. You must build a new Kashmir. They are telling you, allow me, they are liars. They are liars, I'm saying it. Tell me, did a terrorist group kill Makhanlal Bindru? Or did Vivek Agnihotri's Kashmir files kill Makhanlal Bindru? Please tell me. Because the argument being put is everything is going on because of the film. This film is a bad film. If the film didn't happen, nothing would have happened. You buy this logic? You buy this logic as a young Kashmiri? Do you buy the logic? You tell
been released in Kashmir. The Kashmir Files is not seen in the valley. There are no cinema halls there.
So why blame Kashmir Files, yeah?
Let me speak.
Yeah, go on. Omar Jamal.
Yes. Let me make it very clear at the outset that we condemn any sort of innocent killing. We are Muslims and we believe in Quran. And Almighty Allah says in Quran, in Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse 32, that whoever kills an innocent human being, unless it be for murder or spreading corruption on earth, is as though as he has killed whole humanity. And whoever
but answer the question. No, did Kashmir Files kill Makhanlal Bindru? Why don't you answer the question? You are being fed lies. You must reject it.
What is the problem?
You can't blame a film for targeted Hindu killings.
Let me speak, Arnab. Arnab, let me speak. See. What is my point? My point is that Kashmir Files movie has tendency of creating a communal disharmony.
Where's the film?
Okay.
Where's the tendency? Sushil is saying the film has not even been seen in the Kashmir Valley. What are you blaming the tendency for? Have you seen the film? Have you seen the film?
Disharmony. We want some movies which
no, where have you seen it in Kashmir?
Not hatred.
Where is the film being seen in Kashmir?
Movies.
Have you seen the film?
No cinema halls in Kashmir.
Logic ही नहीं.
I'm saying the problem with movies that it has tendency of
Tuhin is responding also. Tuhin is on the debate. Now this is, see, please.
Arnab, the Gupkar gang has only revealed today that apart from being failed political leaders, they also have a very poor taste in movies. They probably want a Haider kind of movie to be made all their lives, which glorifies terrorists, which is sympathetic towards terrorists, and they can't come to terms with the fact which a movie like Kashmir Files, which is honest to the problem. But largely, it is an extension of the blackmail politics of the Gupkar gang. Before August 2029, they used to spread this falsehood. Before August 2029, they used to spread this falsehood that Article 370 is linked to Kashmir's accession with India. Now, when that falsehood has fallen flat, they want to create new monsters, and the new monster this time is Vivek Agnihotre. Look at the fall of these people.
Omar, 1 minute. Let me try once. Let me try once. Omar.
Now they're blaming Vivek Agnihotre.
Omar and Javed, please come on the screen. Please listen. Omar, don't tell me. Omar, listen to me. You know, I am telling you, Omar, you are a young man. You expose the liars. Mehbooba, Farooq, Omar. You know, is genocide not a reality? Please tell me. And the question with Javed Beg is the Hindu genocide not a reality? You tell me.
Okay, let me answer. See, according to Pandits Sanghar Samiti, Kashmir Pandits Sanghar Samiti, the total number of killings that took place
you've been brainwashed, you've been brainwashed.
Sushil Pandit is responding. It is not fair.
Why are you brainwashed?
Let me answer.
You've been brainwashed, I don't know by whom. You have to accept the reality, otherwise we will not be able to improve things. You are being told, never accept.
He is in denial.
No. That is not the case.
No, don't look at it through a religious lens. Look at it through the lens of humanity. You look at it, you've been brainwashed.
I am. No, not at all. I am more human than you. Okay? See, I am giving you the figures. You will have to accept it. See, according to Kashmir Pandit Sanghar Samiti.
Tell me, If
The
there is
total number
no
of killings
film
that took
shown in
place
Kashmir
since
Valley,
inception of militancy
if there are no cinema
are
halls,
400.
where is
You
the
tell me,
film spreading
if you
hatred?
call 400 killings of
And
Kashmir,
ladies and gentlemen, I just think what we need to do is we need to come to terms with the truth. A 170-minute film that has just been made is not responsible for the genocide against the Hindus in Kashmir. But what is happening there is a lot of people are in a state of absolute denial. Constantly in pursuit of the truth and following the stories for you. I shall see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, privilege bringing the news to you. Good night and goodbye.
Pursue Amity University online bachelor's and master's degree at your own pace and convenience. Get assured placement opportunities powered by 300 hiring partners and 2,000 job openings with Amity Online programs. Apply now at amityonline.com to fast forward your career.
And former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has alleged that a conspiracy is being hatched abroad to kill him, and also said that he even recorded a video where he has called out the name of